Nashville man's two children died within 2 months of each other.
Awful, and with so much grief and loss, WSMV's Lydia Fielder talked to this father about how he's finding a way forward.
This is the cemetery where Nashville security guard Calvin Johnson buried both of his children within the last 2 months.
I tell him I love him every day. I have to tell him I love him and be safe. I always did that.
Calvin Johnson's cautionary words could not stop his daughter's car from crashing in the early morning hours of April 8th.
No, I can't, no. It's just, you can't tell me my daughter is gone, my baby.
21-year-old Keisha Franklin died when she drifted into oncoming traffic on Dickerson Pike, then swerved off the road and hit several poles. Her father says she had been drinking.
And I was doing that and praying, and talking to God. Then I get back to start working. Not even a week and a half later. My son, my firstborn.
On Memorial Day weekend, this was the search for 23-year-old Kevon Johnson, who drowned while swimming in Percy Priest Lake. In the span of a month and a half, both of Calvin Johnson's children were gone, and his family name now gone with it.
Is the cold hand of death trying to touch me now? Am I next?
Calvin says when he's thought about taking his own life too, he remembers his babies.
My daughter here, that's when she was younger, telling myself, hey, you don't need to give up. You don't need to, your kids will want you to, move on.
Keisha, he says, a strong-willed young woman who laughed with him about TikToks and talked with him about politics. And Kevon, a talented boxer who loved playing basketball and video games.
I'm gonna tell you like this, the only thing I got is God that's keeping me. I have no strength. He is the strength that's helping me.
Right now, Calvin says he doesn't have a car because his daughter wrecked his personal vehicle, so he's saving money to buy that, as well as to buy his son a headstone. In Nashville, I'm Lydia Fielder, WSMV 4.